So I have a theory. In the Power Rangers shared universe, it has already been established that there is a multiverse, right? But what if every Power Rangers season is not within its own universe? What if some of the different universes are shared? Now, mind you, I know that we have basically kind of seen that already with like former team ups and whatnot, such as in space with Lost Galaxy, uh, Zeo with the Alien Rangers, like that. But what if some of the characters that we have came to know are not exactly who they seem? So, let me explain. But before I do, hey guys, it's your boy Scrib, and welcome back to TokuTalk. So, today we are doing a theory. In Power Rangers Ninja Steel, our Yellow Ranger of the season, Calvin, he had a dream of basically, becoming a mechanic. That's what he wanted his career to be. So he winds up meeting a mechanic named Joe. Joe takes him up under his wing, shows him the ins and outs of what it means to be a mechanic, how to do X, Y, Z, all of that. And so, of course, later at the end of the series, we really don't see much of Joe after that to begin with. But then, here in our current season of Power Rangers Dino Fury, we are given the backstory of our antagonist, Void Knight. Now, the story of Void Knight is that his name is Tarek. Him and his wife, Satara, came to Earth. We don't know exactly how long ago they came to Earth, or what their reason for coming here was. But we learned that Tarek and Satara been on Earth. Somehow there was this huge accident. We don't know exactly what that accident was or what happened, but it put Satara in like she was very badly injured. So Tarek wound up putting her in like a chrono stasis and whatnot to help preserve her life. And so with that, he had basically been living on Earth trying to find a very good power source to power a machine that he basically built to bring her pretty much back to full health, back to life, all of that. Well, what if Joe is actually Tarek? So let me explain with that. There's a theory going around that I just had to touch on. There's a theory that Tarek wind up moving across, different parts of Earth and whatnot, trying to find said power. And so the thing is, he winds up, I can't remember exactly the city that the Ninja Steel Rangers reside in, but he learned of the Ninja Steel. And so he thought that, okay, this might be the power that I need to bring my wife back to life. So he adapts as a human because he is a humanoid alien. He adapts as a human, gets a job, have an income, stuff like that. And so he learns of the Ninja Steel, the Ninja Powers, as well as the Ninja Steel Rangers. He then figures out their identities, learns of Calvin, the Yellow Ninja Steel Ranger, and basically purposely takes him up under his wing to get closer to Calvin so that he can basically learn everything that he needs to learn about the Ninja Steel and the power that it possesses. But unfortunately, the Ninja Steel didn't have the enough power, or it wasn't the right power that he needed. So he winds up moving, and then this is where we learn of Void Knight. And so now, Void Knight, of course, learns of Dino Hinge, learns of the Sporix. Now, we don't know if if Tarek and Satara are from Ravcon, like our Red and Gold Ranger. But we know that they're not from Earth. They're from space somewhere. So he learns of Dino Hinge, learns that there is a power known as the Sporks. And so that's where we pretty much get into the first episode of Dino Fury. And so we learn that he understands the powers of the Sporks, and that is exactly what he needs to bring his wife back. Now, if you're not caught up to speed with season 2 of Dino Fury, it has gotten extremely interesting. So, Void Knight basically is trying to collect the Sporks so that he could power his machine, so he can bring his wife back to full health, back to life, all of that. And so, of course, he, has his henchmen, is creating the monsters to find the Sporks. That's all he's trying to do, is just find the Sporks, collect them. Well, of course, the Rangers get in his way. He's not trying to hurt anybody. He even says that himself. It was never his intention to harm the Rangers, to harm humans, anybody like that. He just needed the power of the Sporks to bring back his wife. But then he gets enough power from the Sporks to bring back Satara. Well, the thing is, what he also didn't learn or realize is that the powers of the Sporks basically corrupts your mind. And so Satara was brought back, but she got so corrupted by the powers of the Sporks that she wound up becoming a Void Queen. And so because she wanted revenge on the humans, and it's still not, it never was stated as to why she wanted revenge, what happened as to, lead her to wanting revenge. But we just finished the first half of season 2. We don't know, well, I personally don't know exactly when the rest of season 2 is coming out. I still gotta do my research to figure that out, and hopefully we get the thorough backstory of what all happened. Well, Satara as Void Queen wants revenge. Void Knight doesn't. So he basically goes rogue, is now known as a traitor to his wife, helps the Rangers, but he winds up getting kidnapped and whatnot after he sacrificed his armor with the Dino Knight Morpher, gives it to our Red Ranger. I can't remember what our Red Ranger's name is, but you know who I'm talking about. Gives it to him, and so he's basically a regular civilian. Void Queen captures him, basically puts him in the same machine, goes through the same process of using the powers of the Sporks to corrupt him, and then turns him into Void King. And so, as of right now, he is pretty much a force to be reckoned with. Now, we don't know exactly where the story is going to go from here, but I thought this would be a fun theory to, just kind of talk about and see, what you guys think. Was Tarek posing as Joe and whatnot from Ninja Steel to, basically find that power source that he needed for his wife? I would love for you guys to, talk to me in the comments about it. What theories do you have when it comes to the Power Rangers shared universe? I'm going to end this video here. This has been your boy Scrib, and I will see you guys next week.